Have you already talked about the Balenciaga stuff? I mean, I covered it when it first came out. It's like they said that they said that it was an outside contractor or some shit, but like I'm not in the business of defending Balenciaga for anything, really. Yeah, they're fucking weird. A lot of these like fashion brands are weird as fuck, okay? And they do weird shit. A lot of the photographers and the other people that work in this industry are also weird and problematic and do weird shit. It's not surprising to me in the least bit. Like, do I think that the company is secretly trying to give you like pro-pedophilia messaging through their, through their commodities? No, I'm not, because I don't think that, because I am, unlike the people who believe that, not fucking insane. Okay? Like, in order to believe that, you have to be a little psychotic, okay? Just a little bit. You're like kind of on the brink, okay? Balenciaga made a second statement. Wait, really? We would like to address the controversy surrounding our recent ad campaigns. We strongly condemn child abuse. Jesus Christ. It was never our intent to include it in our narrative. The two separate ad campaigns in question reflect the serious grievous areas for which Balenciaga takes responsibility. The first campaign, the gift collection campaign, featured children with plush bear bags dressed in what some have labeled BDSM-inspired outfits. Our plush bear bags are a gift collection and should not have featured with children. This is a wrong choice by Balenciaga, combined with our failure in assessing and validating images. The responsibility for this lies with Balenciaga alone. The second separate campaign for spring 2023, which was meant to replicate a business office environment, included a photo with a page of the background from a Supreme Court ruling, United States v. Williams, 2008, which confirms as illegal and not protected by freedom of speech the promotion of child pornography. All the items included in the shooting were provided by third parties that confirmed in writing that the props were fake office documents. They turned out to be real legal papers, most likely coming from the filming of a television drama. Dude, that's so funny. I love that, dude. I'm sorry. It is hilarious that they were like, bro, we didn't even fucking... Oh, that's great, dude. Yeah, they were just like... The inclusion of these unapproved documents was a result of reckless negligence for which Balenciaga has filed a complaint. A reckless negligence for which Balenciaga has filed a complaint. We take full accountability for a lack of oversight and control over the documents in the background. We could have done things differently. While internal and external investigations are ongoing, we are taking the following actions. We're closely revising our organization, our collective ways of working. We are reinforcing the structures around our creative process and validation steps. We want to ensure that new controls mark a pivot and will prevent this from happening again. We are laying the groundwork with organizations who specialize in child protection and aims at ending child abuse and exploitation. We want to learn from our mistakes and identify ways we can contribute. Balenciaga reiterates his sincere apologies for the offense we have caused and extends his apologies to the talents and partners. This is the photographer behind it? Why restrict child porn but not guns? Wait, what? What the fuck? There's no way. You're fucking around. That's not the photographer. Wait, that guy who fucking posted that was actually the photographer? What? Yo, that is weird. Holy fuck. Yo, the schizos are right? What is happening? No! Yo! That's crazy. Wait, hold up. Is that for real? Dude, stop. A thread on who's really behind the Balenciaga ads. The devil in disguise. Lotta Volkova. She has been one of the main stylists of Balenciaga since 2014. She has a relationship with an accused pedophile. We can't only boycott Balenciaga, but also the people behind it. What? Wait, you can't just say that and not show who she's talking about, right? I also want to make something very clear. If Balenciaga threw the photographers under the bus and that's not enough, if I'm wrong something, correct me, please. I don't want to spread misinformation. Says the account Curious Light. Wait, hold on. Not even convicted pedo and accused lol. We canceling people over accusations. Wait, hold on. Who is it? Who the fuck are we talking about? Who is she dating or something? Anyway, under the bus and that's not enough. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I don't want to spread misinformation. Meet the photographer that led to her, Gabrielle Gellenberti. He said on this Daily Mail article, as usual for commercial shooting, the direction of the campaign and the choice of the objects displayed are not in the hands of the photographer. I believe him on this. Wait, can someone send me the fucking Gabrielle thing? I am not in a position to comment on Balenciaga's choices, but I must stress that I was not entitled in whatsoever manner to neither choose the products, nor the models, nor the combination of the same. As a photographer, I was asked only and solely requested to lit the given scene and take shots according to my signature style. As usual, the direction of the campaign and shooting are not in the hands of the photographer. I suspect that any person prone to pedophilia searches. I gave up. I was trying to do Italian and then I gave up immediately. Because it was like more Spanish than Italian, and then I was like, fuck it. Oh, this is the Ameriguns guy. Wait, I've seen his shit. We looked at his shit. Remember the gun fuckers? No way. Yeah, he has actually fire. Wait, he literally has like fire photos. This guy's actually dope. Yeah, remember he did he like in order to show the in order to showcase the like the love that Americans have for guns, he did the gun fuckers shit. Look, this. You don't remember? As a photographer, I was only solely requested to lit the scene. I suspect that any person prone to pedophilia searches on the web has unfortunately too easy access to images that are completely different than mine, absolutely explicit. Lynching like these are addressed, and again, wrong targets, distracted from the problem, the criminals. Also, I have no connection with the photo where a Supreme Court document appears. That one was taken in another set by other people and was falsely associated with my photos. Wait. Oh, that's what you fucking, why restrict child porn but not guns? Yeah, this is a real tweet. And I think what he was trying to say is restrict child porn and guns. He's literally anti-gun. Like he's anti-child porn and anti-gun. And that's the title of the article. Yes, and he got sidetracked for hours looking at the clothing line of Hawaiian shirts with AKs on them. Yeah, we watched this. He's saying that guns at home are a danger to children like child pornography is. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment that you should ban both. Yeah, this guy is not a bad guy. If I'm not, yeah, this is like, he's actually a pretty good fucking photographer. Oh my God. Imagine if we didn't have this context from our terminal online brain poisoning. Yeah, someone actually fucking sent that tweet that he had. Kim Kardashian came out with a statement. I've been quiet for the past few days, not because I haven't been disgusted and outraged by the recent Balenciaga campaigns, but because I wanted an opportunity to speak to their team to understand how, for myself, how this could have happened. As a mother of four, I've been shaken by the disturbing images. The safety of children must be held with the highest regard, and any attempts to normalize child abuse has no place in our society. I appreciate the Balenciaga's removal of the campaigns and apology. In speaking with them, they believe they understand the seriousness of the issue. As for my future with Balenciaga, I'm currently reevaluating my relationship with the brand, basing it off their willingness to accept accountability for something that should have never happened to begin with. The actions I'm expecting to see them take protect children. Wait, was that her shoot? No. I think she is like associated with Balenciaga. She's like modeled for Balenciaga. Kanye West works regularly with Balenciaga. So I think that was part of the reason why she was like, she's a Balenciaga partner. I think that's the reason why she made a statement. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. Can someone explain? So the reason why this became like a big thing is because I gotta hand it to the schizos on this. Okay, there is an element of truth that they arrived at for sure. Okay, listen, I'll fucking call it out. I'll call it out when it is. Okay, the pedo panic schizos got one like kind of on the mark a little bit. Okay, so there's a lot of like satanic panic style, almost identical as a matter of fact, because it does connect to the satanic panic folks. There's a lot of people out there who are like who say that like, oh, there's a pedophilia in like every facet of culture. And I can't even say that they're wrong in general, because like I do think that there's a lot of weird shit in Hollywood. There are literal pedophiles in Hollywood, as we all know. So there is not even like there is truth to that. But because of that, they sometimes land on the correct thing. But because they sometimes land on the correct thing, they usually attribute it to everything. Okay? Like everything across the board. Okay? And you're literally in Hollywood? Yeah, me at the fucking peak of Hollywood, streaming in my house every goddamn day. You know, as I famously frequent the Oscars and the Emmys and every award show and muck it up with all the fucking Hollywood people. Yeah, I live here. I live in West Hollywood. But like, I think my proximity to like the actual Hollywood world is you know, a little far. Yeah, Hollywood elite. Going to Hollywood elite meetups like the Streamies, or Hollywood elite meetups like the Streamer Awards, thrown by another Hollywood elite, Cutie Cinderella. You know, my mom heard me say that and laughed. Meet the photographer that led me to her, Gabrielle Gellenberti. He said, as usual, for the commercial shooting, the direction of the campaign and choice of objects is not up to him. There might be some questionable imagery on this, I feel like, on this pose. He did pretty much keep his mouth shut except for the name Chris Maggio, where it gets creepy. Chris Maggio have done some really high-profile work for... Wait, I know that guy too. What the fuck? This is where it gets creepy. Chris Maggio has done some really high-profile work. Isn't that guy like a... Yeah, he's like... What the fuck? He's like a... I don't know how to describe it. He has like a very interesting art style, but I don't think he's a fucking pedophile or anything. No, these guys aren't Hollywood, you fucking idiots. Calm down. Yeah, he does like, exactly. M-Hud knows him too. Chris did the famous set that everyone posts during Thanksgiving. He does surrealism. Like, these guys aren't like fucking Terry Richardson, okay? These guys are just like regular photographers. Anyway, he does Vogue, Balenciaga, GQ, Bloomberg, and others. However, what caught me was the one he did for Double Magazine. The little girl resembled in the one Balenciaga so much I thought it was her first, but I was also found the style to be very similar. I went on La Magazine Double website and I couldn't find the issue. I found the whole shoe weird, and Disney Cruise Line reminded me of Epstein. Okay, now it gets like insane. This is the true Disney Cruise Line used to travel to the Epstein Island, St. James. However, that could be just a coincidence. By what's important is was styled by no other than Lotta Volkova. This is how she got my attention. I have to thank the previous photographer for snitching on Maggio as well. I would have never led me to Lotta Volkova. Yeah, this thread is unhinged, dude. What? Now, when I found she styled it, I thought, who is this woman? She has become one of the most prominent stylists in the fashion industry. She's worked with Vogue, Adidas, Balenciaga, Chanel, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Marc Jacobs. I found the pic on the right incredibly disturbing for what she's referring to when she tagged Gosha and added a wink. She just posted a fucking scene from The Shining. Wait. What is going on here? Do they have like brain damage? Like, what the fuck? What? How is this related? What the fuck? Look, did someone vet this thread, or you just been reading a random default Avi? Someone sent this to me, and I'm looking at it because it has like a fuckload of I mean, he's got 42,000 likes on Twitter. He's like connecting insane threads that I don't really understand. She worked with Vogue, She has just like Gosha an interest in really young looking boys. It's really hard to guess their ages. Some I would say look no more than 13. I could be wrong, but have a look at their Insta and campaigns. Bro, what is she what the fuck is this? What do you mean? What is he saying? Like that? I mean, this kid looks young. This is definitely like a young kid. But I don't know if that's his like relative or some shit. What? He said these are 13-year-olds? Like, what the fuck? I also found it disturbing. She films a juvenile facility and has blood on the floor, which actually looks like real blood. Did anything happen, or was it just a set for Vetmon's campaign? A juvenile facility? There was a lot of shit that came out about Gosha. Dude's a creep. I said this before. I was the one who said this. When this fucking thing first popped off, I said, you're getting mad at Balenciaga. Okay? You're getting upset at Balenciaga. But, like, there are so many people in fucking high fashion. I don't know if it was Gosha, but, like, there's like, Demna. Not Gosha, but Demna. Wasn't it Gosha? Was it not Demna Gvasalia or whatever? Or was it Gosha that was, like... There are a lot of high fashion people, I think it was Gosha, that utilized, like, that wanted to specifically hire 14 to 15-year-old models for a photo shoot. Like, that's the real fucking weird shit. Demna is the current Balenciaga head. Oh, okay, so it was Gosha Rubchinski. Okay, so the all these names sound like Ligma jokes. Okay, shut up. It's not. he had like literal fucking 16. I think he like actually was trying to deliberately hire 16-year-old models, and he got in trouble for trying to hire deliberately 15, 14, and 16-year-old models. Okay? That part is true. And I remember that. I remember that being an issue. Like, I remember that being a controversial thing. I think he got like even punished for it. I think he was asking an underage kid for pics. Yeah. Anyway, French high fashion underage model arguments are eerily similar to the French philosophers' age of consent arguments. Yes, this is true. There's this meme pedo bear which went around, but also, dude, what the fuck? Okay, this thread is so fucking weird. He's like, this woman loves teddy bears and has a fascination for teddy bears, and then it's like pedo bear. Like he's like saying he's like saying it's actually a signal to pedo bear. Like, no, man, it's a universal thing. Like, what? Like, I'm not even defending this fucking weird high art, high fashion person, but you're like connecting insane dots, brother. What the fuck? Literally just some EU goths who slam ketamine making art with a decent budget. Adidas, who only needs to take down that whole page but distance itself from this group of designers, they sexualize children in their ads and have some sinister people working on this. What the fuck? With bags of what? With bags that have babies and blood? That's not a coincidence? What the fuck? Let's talk about Albin Adam. He's a good friend. A lot of Volcota. He's going to be cherished by her. She doesn't show affection. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's like harming my brain to try to. I gave it an honest effort. I gave it a good, wholesome, honest effort. Ultimately, yes, Balenciaga had some weird fucking bullshit on their latest one of their campaigns, the child pornography Supreme Court case, for sure. And they oftentimes like love leaning into controversy, like Vetman did with the child juvenile detention center thing. Like they love acting like instead of, they love pushing boundaries. Okay, that's the point. And part of the reason why they push boundaries is because that's what art is supposed to be. It's subversive, and I think that is what happened here, I guess. I linked it a few times, and one of the people who say it was a victim tweeted that they're not a victim and to stop. What is this? Oh, this is, yeah, dude. This is, yeah. Look at this. This is me in the bottom pick, and I can assure you I am not a victim. You want to see how deep and dark the Balenciaga's abusive kid goes? Research Rachel Chandler. She's a model agent, provides a lot of models for brand. All models in her agency look like trafficking victims. She was on Epstein Island. She even posted a CCTV pic from the island. Like Holly fucking London, dude. The modeling world is full of psychos like this, okay? The modeling world is full of psychotic shit like this. You have Les Wexner, okay, with Virginia's Secret is what I was about to say. With Victoria's Secret being like Jeffrey Epstein's friend. A lot of the modeling world, as I've talked about before, it revolves around like modeling scouts connecting with promoters that put them in modeling houses, specifically so they can take these like often, sometimes even underage models that are living in New York in an apartment on top of one another, sleeping on fucking bunk beds, into nightclubs so they can sit around rich people. Like there's an entire economy that revolves around this. There's an entire economy that revolves around this shit. Okay, and it's very weird. Okay, it's very weird. It's very suspicious. And that sort of stuff happens regularly. Okay. There's also then on top of that, plenty of fucking weirdos, like gross weirdos like Terry Richardson and you know, Terry Richardson and numerous other people that are like well-documented sexual abusers. Okay. So there's a lot of shit that's like really weird in that world. And then also on top of that, even in like non-problematic sides of it, you can still point to like how weird and gross they can be by just saying, you know, by cutting it all together, by tying it all together and being like, this is how everyone is. And that's how you arrive at a situation where you have people who are like modeling, okay, getting called victims of like child sex trafficking. And you're like, what the fuck? No, I just did a photo shoot. Can you explain this horrific image? What? Wait, what do you mean? Explain this horrific image. This is one of the fucking most like, bro, are you fucking serious? Brother, this motherfucker goes to like, bro, that's insane, dude. Come on. This is like introductory to art, okay? It's like art 101. This guy, you're literally at this point, you're literally turning around and being like, bro, they had like naked babies on these fucking artworks. Have you seen an angel? I'm saying a lot of weird pedo shit happening. Like, you're fucking pointing at like insane things. You're just like, explain Goya, please. No. Explain this, wise man. Hi, YouTube. If you're watching this video, please subscribe. Hit that bell and subscribe for all the latest videos. Please do that.